There's a single financial behavior, so common it's practically invisible, that acts like a hidden tax on your entire future. And if you're doing it, even just a little bit, it's quietly making sure you stay exactly where you are, financially. You could be cutting back on coffee, working that side hustle, and still feel like you're running in place. The problem isn't your effort. It's a flaw in the foundation. I'm not talking about some massive, catastrophic error. I'm talking about a default setting, a mental model about money that you probably picked up without even realizing it. And today, we're going to identify it, break it down, and swap it out for the one thing that changes everything. This is about building wealth 1% at a time, and it starts by fixing this one leak. Let's paint a picture. You get paid. The money hits your account. What's the first thing you do? Be honest with yourself. For most people, the sequence goes like this. You cover your bills, you maybe put a little into savings if there's anything left, and then you spend what remains on life. Groceries, gas, maybe a treat for making it through the week. This feels responsible, right? You're handling your obligations. But here's the silent killer in that sequence. You are paying everyone else first. Your landlord, the utility company, the bank, the streaming services, and you are paying yourself last. Or more accurately, you're paying yourself only if there are scraps left on the table. This turns your financial future into an optional leftover, not the main priority. This is the mistake. You are treating your own wealth building as a variable expense, when it must be the first, non-negotiable fixed cost. The competitor to your future wealth isn't your spending on entertainment or dinners out. Those are symptoms. The real competitor is every other claimant on your income that gets in line before you do. When you pay yourself last, you are implicitly telling your brain that your future security is less important than your present comfort and obligations. It's a priority inversion. And the market for your attention and your dollars is ruthless. It will always take everything you're willing to give it, leaving nothing behind unless you defend it fiercely. The system is designed for you to consume, not to accumulate. So, if you don't deliberately design a system for yourself, you will by default fall into the one designed for you. And that system does not have your financial freedom as a goal. So, what's the 1% shift? It's a simple, mechanical priority change. It's called first dollar allocation. Before a single bill is paid, before any spending happens, you take your 1%, or 5%, or 10% off the top. You pay your future self first. You immediately move that money into an account you don't touch. An investment account, a high-yield savings vessel, a debt-crushing fund. This is not savings. Savings is passive and often gets spent. This is an active allocation to your future self, treated with the same urgency as your rent. This act, no matter how small, does something profound psychologically. It flips the script. It says, my future is not negotiable. Everything else must adapt to that reality. Quote, pay your future self first, or you'll be paying for your past forever. Now, the immediate objection is, but my bills are tight. I can't afford to take money off the top. This is the scarcity mindset talking, and it's the very anchor holding you back. The beautiful, almost magical thing about the first dollar method is that it forces creativity and prioritization. When you commit to taking that 1% first, you are forced to look at the remaining 99% with brutal clarity. You will find leaks you never noticed. You will negotiate bills you thought were fixed. You will realize that a $15 subscription you barely use is actually your 1% for the month. It creates a forcing function for smarter spending on the rest. You're not budgeting by restriction. You're budgeting by priority elevation. Your wealth fund becomes line item 0. Let's get tactical for a minute. How do you start this tomorrow? Step 1. Open a separate account if you don't have one. Name it something powerful. Freedom Fund. Line item 0. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer for the morning after your paycheck hits. Start at 1% if that's all that feels safe. The amount is less important than the ritual. Step 3. This is critical. Go look at your spending after that transfer happens. Audit the 99% that's left. You'll be shocked at what you can trim when your future is no longer the last priority. This isn't about deprivation. It's about powerful allocation. You are becoming the CEO of your own finances, and the first employee you pay is future you. This tiny shift compounds in ways that will blow your mind. That 1%, consistently taken and invested, starts to grow. It builds a track record of success. It proves to yourself that you can do it. Soon, 1% becomes easy, so you bump it to 2%. The momentum builds. You start seeing that account grow, and it becomes more motivating than any impulsive purchase. You are building evidence of your own capability. Wealth isn't built from giant leaps, but from small, unbreakable habits repeated daily. The mistake was putting yourself at the back of the line. The fix is claiming your position at the front. This is the core principle behind every true wealth-building story. It's quiet, it's boring, and it's relentlessly effective. It's the 1% improvement applied to your financial foundation. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to make first dollar allocation your new rule, then do me a favor. Hit the like button right now. It tells YouTube this video is valuable and helps me, here at 1% at a time, reach more people just like you who are tired of running in place. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we break down exactly where to put that first dollar for the highest return.